You've got ideas, you've got ambition, you've got no time, or so you think. I'm Marisa and I help busy moms with big dreams and no time. Join me each week as I dive into time management strategies, goal setting and achieving framework, and inspiring guests who are juggling mom life, work life, fill in the blank life. Dreams don't work unless you do, and just because you're a mom doesn't mean you can't still make it happen, whatever it means to you. Welcome to the Mama Work It podcast. Hey, mom friends. Welcome back to another awesome episode of the Mama Work It podcast. So glad you're here. If you are new in town, my name is Marisa. I am your host and the founder of Mama Work It, where we support women in the juggle of mom life, work life, wife life, fill in the blank life. I have one of my amazing besties back on the show today, Estella. Thank you, Estella, for being here once again.
You're welcome. I love it. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so we've done fall triggers, we've done holiday triggers, and we are bringing out the big guns today. We're talking summer triggers for working moms. And in the real spirit of the season, Estella, because we're recording this in what a lot of us lovingly refer to as Maycember, Mayhem, yes. Whatever you want to call it.
Yes. Oh, Mayhem's a good one.
Yeah, I know. I just thought of that. I will just say, typically I'm a bit more prepared for these episodes, but we're going to wing it. We're going to wing it. Like, okay, it's good. Almost like, do you remember that like guy who was doing the news that day? They made a meme out of him, I'm sure, that was like, we'll do it live. Screw it. We'll do it live. Like, that's kind of how I feel right now.
Well, I always feel that way on these, but I'm glad it's not just me today.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're recording this in May. It feels, honestly, I totally get the term Maycember because it feels just like holiday season, like that marathon. Level of complexity, of busyness, of social things going on, of to-do lists that feel like they're double, triple the size, of like what's ending, what's starting, which teacher is being appreciated today. I was very proud of myself, and this is not typically me. I bake zucchini bread a lot in my house because it's like an easy breakfast thing for these kids, and I feel like they're getting some veggies amidst the chocolate chips that I throw in there.
Yeah, okay.
I made 4 loaves of zucchini bread and individually wrapped them for 19 teachers for teacher appreciation, and I feel like I gave myself such a gold star for that.
Really good. I didn't know it was Teacher Appreciation Week.
You are the teacher. We appreciate you.
So I just poured in my favorite mug today.
Best teacher ever. Yes.
Best teacher ever.
Yes.
That's me.
Perfect. Well, your hair is spot on. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you should go over there and check out her hair. It's like fab.
It was a total accident. A total accident. I'm not joking. And decent lighting. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you got extensions, but you didn't. I mean, it looks that good.
Well, I definitely don't have time for that in Maycember, Marathon May, whatever you want to call it, the longest month of the year. January is pretty long too, but May, it is. It's really long. It's super full, and the year is ending, and you just want to fill it with all the things and all the experiences because as we're reminded every 5 seconds, our kids are getting older and we only have these 18 years and these 18 summers and everything. So yeah, we're filling it. We're busy. We've got 4 kids in sports for the spring season, and it's a lot for sure. Lots of summer triggers here. I don't know. Where are we starting?
Yeah. Oh, the 18 summers thing. I've heard that before of like, you only get 18 summers. Like, why all this pressure to make every summer the best summer ever?
Do you know what I'm doing this summer? I'm going to go hang out with my mom. So
that's nice.
She's gotten way more than 18 summers.
She's got more than 18.
Oh, yeah. I go over there and she makes me breakfast and she She'll probably do a load of my laundry while I'm there for over a week, right? She'll take me out shopping, maybe buy me something. Like, this woman has gotten way more than 18 summers with me.
It's
So
a lie. It's a lie they're
it is
selling
the
us.
worst fear mongering ever. Okay. Yeah, way more than 18 summers. They keep going. It happens every year. And, I feel like if we do okay, right? Like, you do that like 25% good parenting, they will hang out with you again one day.
Yeah. If they like you, they'll come
Yeah,
back. If they want their
it's
laundry
time.
done, they'll come back.
They just want extra, I'm just cooking, however many meals a week we cook for these kids. Like, I will absolutely go hang out at my mom's this summer and let her fix a few dinners for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, you will also enjoy her company.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a conundrum because I feel like especially if you are a working mom who does not have the luxury of having the summer off like the kids do from school, what do you do? I mean, there's like the childcare issue, right? You need temporary childcare because the summer season is a different routine than the typical like 9 months of the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And so it's a like 2 to 3 month gap. You need childcare. You probably need full time, maybe part time. It's intricate. It's changes every week, perhaps. Like
Mhm.
it can be very expensive to fill those gaps. And can you even find like the right type of care you need? Because most people are looking for a job, not just for like 8 to 12 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You have to, you really have to try to go with, I'm going to maybe like a high school student, a college. I don't know. I'm
Yes.
not there yet. Shoot. You're stressing me out. Um,
Sorry.
no,
Not
no,
my
no, you're
intent.
fine. But and I feel like too, then there's this weird zone where your kids don't really want a sitter, right? Like, we have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old, and they don't want like a nanny or a babysitter, but Lord knows I need another driver at the very
Mm,
least, right? And it's summer, so everything that kids want to do requires supervision. I don't care, 12, 13, 10, like, oh, we want to
yeah.
go to the water park. Yeah, I'm not dropping you off there. Um, any of it, the pool, all that. So yeah, if you don't need a childcare, then you need a driver, which is really difficult in the summer for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like even like we've worked with college students even over the summer, which typically that's a great fit, but for some reason it just never lines up 100%. It's always
Oh.
like they go back to school like 2 weeks before the kids start school here.
Um, yeah, I think the best bet with childcare is just something year round and like a couple weeks off. I don't know. I really don't know how everybody's doing it. Um, I'll be honest with you, we don't have like the childcare issue necessarily here. Like, we're pretty available for the kids, and they're getting older, but there's still times. Even just getting a sitter in the summer is hard. Any of our regular folks, right? They're on vacation. You go with a high school or college student. So many times this has happened where they're like, yeah, call me. I'm available. They're not. They're hanging out. They're having fun too. They're doing what we wish we could do, which is like be kid free by a pool somewhere with a delicious beverage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Listening to
about right.
uncensored
For
music.
sure. Yeah. Listening to the music with the E.
Yeah.
Kids are always like, can I listen to this song? I'm like, does it have the E? If it has the
Does
E,
it have
no, you
the
need the clean version.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of childcare, like we definitely tap into camps to cover a
Okay.
portion of that. I don't know if you're doing camps, if you've done camps, I'm sure you have at some point at one summer, but
Yes.
like those signups, you know how legit
Oh,
that is.
the ones we did like 3 months ago?
Probably more at this point. Honestly, like I was getting emails about summer camp January.
It's too much.
Too
It's too
much.
much. The way you sit there, you have to be like 7 a.m., click the button at the same time as everyone else. They never make it easy. As soon as you have more than 2 kids, I'm like, oh my gosh, the form again. I got it. You go through checkout 4 separate times. You hope that there's still a spot by the time you've entered the 4th kid. It's a competitive sport.
It's a competitive sport.
It's a parental competitive sport to sign up for these summer camps. And they're always weird times because they want you to pay for the extended stay. Because I'll be honest, a parent with a traditional schedule, oh, the camp is from 9 to 2:45. How wonderful. What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, no, for sure. The times never really work. And I did experience that this year where I leisurely, is that the right way to put it?
Leisurely. It's leisurely.
I don't know. Went on at like 9:07 on the day the camp sign up opened, thinking I was fine. I was fine. Yeah. And I was not. I was not fine. No, nothing available. Nothing at all. And I mean, I guess people stayed up till 12:01 and did it at midnight. I was not thinking straight. What? I don't know.
That's rough. I would say the most difficult part of camp signups for me this year was my camper that aged out.
Oh, the heartbreak.
Oh my, I cried real tears. Maybe it was an emotional day. I don't know. The tears were probably representative of like 12 other injustices from earlier the week. Who knows? But I cried real tears. And then I proceeded to sign her up as the camp counselor. But
do you have to pay for that? Do you have to pay? Okay, because sometimes those training programs, they're like, you're not getting paid yet, and it's not free.
Okay, I'm dying over that question. Can you tell we're being like charged for everything everywhere, right? Like, everywhere we go?
You didn't even think I was kidding.
Oh, that's amazing. No, I did not pay for that. So I guess that is a win in the summer category. Something we were not overcharged for. But I will say that no one prepared my mommy heart for the aged out camper. For real.
No, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah. It will be adorable in its own way, right? So you have that like moment where you're like, oh, but then you move on. You're like, okay, it'll still be super cute. This will be her first camp counselor year. But yeah, that was my whoa with summer camps this year. Everything else, I kind of feel like
that is a trigger.
Yeah, like, it actually made me cry. So for real,
you were there. I'm sorry. Let's stop.
That's moving okay. On. Yeah, right.
Right.
Down my eyes.
All right, give me something you have going on in your life.
Okay, well, this one's fun. It only took me 3 months to get my kids to wear jackets and pants for the colder weather, right? You know what I'm talking about. Like, it's freezing out there. Put your coat on. They won't wear shorts.
Oh, God.
They won't wear t-shirts and then like the teenager one will wear like a hooded sweatshirt everywhere. You're like, we don't need that. What's happening? What are we doing here?
Weather-related, the change of weather and the attire changes. And we don't even live in places where we're doing the whole closet swap.
No.
Can you imagine how much extra added pressure that is?
It's still just like we're switching from boots to sandals. We're tennis shoes, shorts. No, I don't know what it is. It's like they can't handle the change. The 5-year-olds love their rain boots. I guess we'll be wearing those all summer. I don't know. I'm about to throw them out. But it was
They're going to smell disgusting. They're going to smell disgusting. Those need to live on the porch.
We have a rule. I mean, we have a million rules, right? Like, I'm just all of a sudden, I'm like, new rule.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the, Article 6B, Section 1. But the new rule is no shoes off in the car.
I like that. Yeah.
I can't
find space. I wouldn't want stinky rain boots off in the car. No.
No, there's at least, with 4 kids, and maybe it's just I'm just working with sheer volume here. But with 4 kids, there is one of them in the car that has no business taking their shoes off. And so it is a rule. And it's the one that like snuck out of the house with no socks and rain boots. Yeah, absolutely. So it is a new rule. Yeah.
It's a good one.
One of the many.
It's a good one. Yeah.
New
Yeah.
rule.
Our car was smelling so funky for a while. And I figured it out finally. Like I was like, something is definitely dying in this car. Like what is rotting?
Yogurt drink?
No, it wasn't. It was actually nothing because like I am pretty good about like vacuuming and cleaning the car because I let the kids eat breakfast in the car most days because we start our days pretty early. But I figured it out. It was that some days I would like warm up the breakfast before we went into the car, like warm up the pancakes or warm up, I don't know, whatever it was, the muffins or whatever. And I think having like hot food in a car without like windows open and then like closing the door when you get home and like it just
in the smell.
Oh, so I was like, not anymore. Only cold foods allowed.
New rule.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping this summer with the windows open and like we're not having to like eat breakfast on the go every day, our car will smell magical again.
Oh my gosh. My husband actually sent me a photo last week of a burger in the like one of the cup holders of the back seat of the car. Like no caption, no words.
No.
And it's just like this implied do better.
Are you going to clean the car ever?
Like the simple solution. I love the simple solution. I was like, what do you want me to do with this? We're busy. We're going. We're eating. I'm feeding the children. Do I get points for feeding the children? So he's like, well, I just think you shouldn't let him eat in the car.
Well, I have made the new rule. Hang on.
What is the new rule?
We should actually just rename this episode New Rules.
New rules.
I told the kids the day we get like an upgrade on our car is the day no one eats in it again. Like I refuse to introduce a new vehicle into the home, into the garage, wherever, and allow people to eat or drink in it, at least for like a year. Like, let me have a year of a clean car.
A year of anything nice. No, you can't have nice
like a year of new car smell. Let me have it.
You have to get like a 2-seater and just have it be just your car.
No one's allowed in it.
Kids, new rule. No kids allowed in my car.
New rule. You follow the car on your bike.
Just imagining like forlorn children standing in the driveway with their backpack.
We're kidding, obviously, everyone. We are very much kidding. We drive on highways. We would not allow our children to drive on ride their bike on highways.
I was just going to make them walk.
You wouldn't even give them 2 wheels.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we're delirious. Maysember has us delirious.
Oh,
we're literally
drinking. And I gotta tell you, like, I'm only drinking water, and it's.
I swear this is just coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maysember has me delirious. And checking my calendar every 5 minutes for new events.
I kid you not, this week I've woken up every day and thought it was a different day. Like, this does not happen to me often. Yeah. But like yesterday, I was like, what day is it? Is it when? It's not Wednesday? Oh, you're checking right now, aren't you? Yeah. Well, today is Wednesday. This was yesterday.
Today is Wednesday now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about like work. All right. Like, unless you are an educator who has like a summertime off, and I'll say off in quotes because you're not totally off. Like, you're probably prepping for the year ahead or like researching curriculum stuff or like, gathering.
I think they have like in-service days and stuff.
Yeah,
but
you're doing stuff.
They do have, I think, summers off.
Yeah. But like a more traditional work environment, and especially the work environment that you're in that I used to be in, it's the busiest time of year.
It
So you
is.
have the busiest time at work. You have like trying to fill all these gaps with your kids who have
All the
absolutely nothing to
events.
do unless you make them a
Yeah.
schedule of things to do, right? Like you don't have school or whatever typically. I mean, I do know some
Yeah.
schools are starting this different year round sort of thing, but traditionally not. Most people don't have that. Um, like rarely you can't save like if you even have 8 weeks, you can't save 8 weeks of PTO and take it all in the summer. Like this is America.
No,
It's not
you
Europe.
really can't. You really
Yeah.
can't. And I think that most people too, I mean, your job doesn't necessarily get done just because you're off work, right? So even if you do get some time off, and I would say like where I work, it's they're appreciative of families and parents and time off. And very rarely have I asked for time off and it wasn't granted. I mean, I really can't think of a time, but you have a responsibility and you have your job to do, and
Yes.
nobody does your job for you while you're gone, depending on what you're doing, right? Like I suppose if you work in a doctor's office or maybe like a setting where like the work is right there, but no one's going to do my job for me. So if I take off, then that's going to impact like my performance for the year, or my numbers, or how things are going, and I'm going to come right back to a lot of work. And yeah, even with the longevity that I have, there's not enough time off. Like I don't just get the summer off. My kids actually asked me if I could just take the summer off. Um,
Yeah.
that was an interesting conversation because you really can't.
Mm-hmm.
I try to take off a little bit around like the 4th of July. I try to take off some Fridays, or I'll do even like half days so that I can like work all morning and then like take the kids to the pool or do like a fun activity, because my kids like to sleep in the summer anyways. So that kind of works out to just be available in the afternoon to go do something fun. But no, that's the other, nobody prepares you. You're a kid and you're enjoying these summers and you're like, wow, this is awesome. Summer's so great. Yeah, get ready.
Right.
It's not so
Well,
great when
I'll
you're an
just tell
adult.
you, like, I'm sure this is the case for you too, growing up in like the 80s, 90s. I watched a lot of TV in the summer.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot.
Mm.
And I mean, I definitely hung out outside and I did things and stuff, but like I definitely watched more TV than I did during the school year. And I feel like that can be triggering sometimes, like in our generation of like, how much screen time are these kids allowed to
Oh,
have?
yeah.
And like, like the guilt that comes along with that. And so there's that
It is.
element.
It's really hard. We've had years, I actually have done summers where I get rid of the TV. Like
What?
I physically remove it because
Wow.
it creeps. And I guess for me, like it's so hard to manage like the no, not right now, no later, no, you already
Yes.
watched a movie, no, and then like, they're fighting over what they're gonna watch. Like, oh my gosh, that's a trigger for me. Forget it. You guys are gonna fight over what we're gonna watch. Sorry, TV's off.
Yeah.
Um, but there's been summers like just to avoid it completely, I've actually put the TV in the closet in the guest room and just gotten rid of it. I don't need TV. What do I need TV? I don't know what adult parent with. I mean, I suppose I watch some TV, but I'm like folding laundry or doing other stuff, so I don't miss it. Um, but like it was just easier to just not have to say no all the time, and then
Yeah.
regulate it, because when you're not home, and then like if the sitter will put it on, or like the kids will put it on, and
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. I'm kind of toying with that idea again, but it's extreme. It's extreme. I realize
It's
this. It's
extreme, but I
not
bet
in the
it kind
cards
of
for everyone.
serves the purpose because it can feel like an addiction and you're sort of like removing the stimulus, you know?
I just can't. I can't manage it. I mean, it's one of the reasons too. Like we're avoiding personal devices for so long. It's not that I don't think it can be done well. Like I think it's fine if kids watch TV in the summer. Like I don't necessarily think that like it's a problem. It's more like me personally. I don't want to regulate it. I don't have time for it.
Mm.
I don't want to monitor
You don't
it. I
want a
don't want
new
to
rule
regulate it.
about the TV.
We have so many rules. I can't handle a new rule. So because I don't have time to manage it, I just want to remove it. But I
Yeah.
mean, this is not to say that like I'm sitting here judging people who are letting their kids watch TV in the summer. Look, at you want to battle it, you want to keep track of it or not. I don't know. I don't really care actually. I don't want to be bothered with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the
sometimes I
trigger
just
for
like
you is
remove.
more like the oversight, the fighting that comes with
Oh my
it,
gosh.
things like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. I get
Yeah.
it. And I think for me the trigger is more like the guilt associated with like how much TV is too much TV. You know, like during the school year, like my kids are not allowed to play video games only on the weekend, and it's at for limited amounts of time on the weekend.
Yeah. Very
Now,
clear rules.
during the summer, it's like, well, there is no school. So they challenge that, you know, and they're like, but
Oh,
it's summer. So every day should be a day where we're
well,
allowed our 30 minutes or
and
whatever,
are
you
you
know?
guys does your school send home book lists? Are you doing like summer work packets? What do
So we've
they,
had this in the past, and that can be a trigger and a challenge. I'll tell you what's worked for us in past years is we did like a routine incentive over the summer. I
yeah,
think I wrote
that's
a
what we
blog
do.
post about this, so I will link it in our show notes. But what we did was we collectively sat down. So it wasn't just me coming up with all these ideas and thoughts, although I definitely like steered the conversation a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
And we came up with things that the kids could earn these little like counting chips for throughout the
Okay.
summer. And then we came up with how many counting chips served for different prizes. And so, like, for
Oh,
example,
speaking my language. I love
yes,
this.
yeah, very, very scholastic, right? So, like,
Yeah.
for
Okay.
example, one of them was like, work on your packet for 20 minutes,
Sure.
read for 20 minutes. You know, other things were like household things because the house gets messier over the summer when everyone's
Oh, the
home.
chore
So,
incentive. Okay. Okay.
yeah. So it was like some things just to keep things like in order around the house, right? Because they're home a lot more. And so they earned different amounts of chips for each of these
Okay.
responsibilities and things. It got them motivated to do their packets. I didn't have to nag them every day. I didn't have to nag them for the reading. It kept the skill sets up.
Yeah.
And then they could like cash out on things. Like some things were like a gift card and some things were like one-on-one date with mom or dad or like, you know, which is
Nice.
tough
That's
with four
cute.
kids,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, that worked really well.
We do something similar, but I keep it a little I have every kid pick like what is one thing that you really want, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
print a picture of it and I put it in the back of we just get like a summer bridge book. It's like Brain
Mm-hmm.
Quest or whatever, and it kind of
Yeah.
rotates subjects. It's good enough. They like it. It hits everything. And they usually go with like the in between grades. So, like, it's a fifth, sixth, or a fourth, fifth, right? So, we get these summer brain books, and I put the picture of what they want at the back.
Love it.
And when the book is done, order away. You get it. You get your heart's desire from the back of the book. My girls are so cute. Last year they wanted Lululemon belt bags. So we put those in the back of the book, and like I'm not going to manage you. Get it done or don't get it done. If you want that wonderful lovely prize that you put in the back of the book, you'll get it done. Is it July 1st? Awesome. High five. Here's your present. Um and they earned them. They did them. We're going to do it this year again. They're already asking for them. So
I love
that
that idea.
hopefully
I
will work.
love that idea.
Um,
Yeah.
and then for chores, I don't thought everyone did this, but like I plan something fun and then I tell everybody we can't go unless the house is clean.
No, we do that with some things at home. Like, hey, you can't have your 30 minutes of video games until the
Yeah.
laundry's folded.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, we do. We
Teamwork
do
makes the dream
definitely.
work. Let's do this,
Yeah,
people.
we
Let's clean
definitely
up.
dangle the carrots for sure.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, you guys,
Yeah.
so exciting. We're going to go here today. Yay! But first, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I've got a prerequisite for you here.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
an exit
Well,
ticket, right? Wasn't that they call that school the exit ticket
whatever works.
to the
I don't know. I
lessons?
never
Yeah.
heard that before. Exit ticket. Okay.
Oh my
All right.
gosh. I don't know. Is this enough for this is there's so much. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we
I
could
would
go on and
say
on. Give me one more that's like
okay.
racking your
Well, there are
brain.
two words that will strike fear into a mother's heart who is trying to plan summer. And
Okay.
that, well, you could say for a softball or baseball mom, it's postseason. or All Stars or
Oh,
Summer League. Like, no, no, please. Can we just wrap it up in May, right? Just throw it into May. Why not? Everybody else's. Just throw it into the end of May. We get an end of team party, and then like that's it. And then like we high five and we see each other in the fall.
right.
Um, but no,
Summer's off. No, that's not how it
no,
works.
that's just not how
Yeah.
it works, right? We don't know when the season ends. We don't know how long it goes for. And all that like lovely postseason, end of summer stuff is like unplanned. You literally do not know until the day before, 2 days before. You're lucky if you get a week's notice. So we're kind of on the hook. We have some like summer vacations half purchased, and then we're just kind
Whoa.
of waiting. It's really difficult.
That's so hard if you're a planner. Like that really
Yeah.
is like that's a big trigger for me because like I like to plan ahead. I'm a
And I
strategist.
mean, I suppose it's fine too, but like, especially if you're trying to be like financially responsible with your summer plans too, a little bit,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh, we just have endless funds. Let's just, we'll just get last minute plane tickets. It'll be fine for 6 people. No,
No. No, it won't be fine.
no,
You'll pay triple.
it won't.
Sorry.
We're gonna
Sorry.
get
But you
no
made it
leg
to the
room.
All-Star game. So
No leg
congrats,
room.
mama.
It is, and you're excited for your kids and you're having fun, and it is lovely. I do love watching a sporting event featuring my children. But yeah, it's another thing that's just like super hard to plan. And you wonder like, well, how are other families handling this? What are other parents doing? And that's like always my like, I don't know if you like things that you like ruminate or you think on, but I'm always like, I'm grocery shopping or I'm planning my meal for the week or I'm doing anything. I'm like, how are other people doing this? And it's not to be nosy and it's not to like judge what other people are doing. It is like genuinely, you wonder if it's hard because you're doing it wrong. Like, am I doing this wrong?
Yeah.
Is there an
What's your
easier way to do
secret?
this? Like,
What's your
what's
secret?
the,
Show me the
yeah,
way.
like, I want more hacks. Like, we should all be sharing like more hacks. Like, if I have 5 minutes to talk to you because I've run into you somewhere, I want to know like what did you do this week that like saved your life? That's what I
Yeah.
want to know.
Give me
And we
your
should all
unhinged hacks.
yes, give me your hacks.
Give me
What
your
are you
hacks.
doing?
I know. Don't show me your perfect life. Show me your hacks.
No, yes, give
Yeah.
me
How
yes.
are you making that life appear perfect?
I'm just not. I can't even tell you the last time I posted anything.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. And it's like in the summer too. All right, this will be my last trigger. Like, and I really don't like to go down the comparisonitis path on
sure.
social, but it's hard. And especially in the summer, if you're just like taking it easy, you're kind of off routine, you might be scrolling a little more than normal. And what do you see? You see all the triggers of like, they're on vacation. They're doing this. They're having a play date at 12 p.m. on a Tuesday at the pool. And you're like, is everybody just always having fun? And I'm here like folding the 17th load of laundry,
Matching
even though it's a
socks.
beautiful
Yeah.
day outside. And I'm just in my house, like trying to make it a little more orderly so I don't
Yeah.
freak out. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me, but
No, it's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
No, I
think
hear you.
it feels like everyone's always on vacation because you probably just have a lot of people on your feed and like they're
Oh
taking
yeah, they're
vacation
not.
this week. They're right. Like it was 1 week. You have to remind yourself like they went away on one trip. You're going to probably take a trip too, you know?
And it's going to look fantastic. And then we're going to get a blog about it. And
I do share hacks
I
in the
hear,
blog.
I do hear you though. And I mean, it's like, it's everything. It's like the cute matching swimsuits and, like the dinner out where it looks like no one's screaming or crying. Wow, you guys made it, like
Yeah.
it's all of it. It's, oh, we went out for ice cream. Really? Cause I just kind of threw another box of popsicles in the backyard. Um, I told them not to give the dog the chocolate ones. Like, I hear you. There is a lot, but I mean, overall, I would say like even inviting me to this, I'm like summer triggers. I love summer. Bring
Yes,
me
me
summer.
too.
I think overall, the biggest summer trigger is everything in the way of summer. It's like, if everything like May in general is like a summer trigger for me because like, let's just get over it. Let's just be done with it. I am ready for summer. I am ready for like easy dinners, fruit like all day long. Like my kids will just eat cut up fruit all day long. So easy. Pool, so easy, right? I am ready for summer. It is everything that gets in the way of summer that is the trigger for me overall.
Yeah,
But
agree.
Summer's gonna be great.
We can totally simplify the summer, friends. So
yes,
get those triggers off your plate. And a lot of times the triggers are within us, right? Like it's actually not the trigger, it's how we're responding to it. Like we're the ones getting all upset about it. We're the ones feeling all the pressure. We're the ones feeling the guilt. So like the wonderful thing about that is it's like all within our control to change. So
yeah, you make the rules. New rule.
New rule.
Simple summer.
No summer triggers. New rule. On that note, let's wrap up. Thanks for being here, Estella. This was fun.
You're welcome.
All right.
I love
Happy
being
summer.
here. Okay. Bye.
You've been listening to the Mama Work It podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and would love if you could take a quick minute to leave me a review on whichever platform you're listening from, and maybe even send a note to a fellow mama friend recommending it. Reviews and recs help this podcast grow and reach more like-minded, awesome moms. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click that button so we can stay in touch, girl. By the way, if you haven't checked out the Mama Work It website, please do. There are lots of free resources and great articles there that can help you with the juggle of work life, mom life, wife life, fill in the blank life. So head on over. Thanks again for being part of the tribe. I'll see you soon, but in the meantime, keep on working it, mama.